heavyweight champion of the world, Dr. Steel Hammer, Vladimir Klitschko.
Ryan and this is Ade and welcome back to another edition of Boxtalk. It's time for This Week in Boxing with all the news, reviews and results from the past week. Let's start this off with Saturday night's fights, the Matchroom card.
What card?
The Matchroom card.
That card, out of interest. Yes, I know Shavs Brook wasn't on it.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a pay-per-view card.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it's supposed to be with the Fury Klitschko. Regardless, that was supposed to be pay-per-view.
Before we get into the fights, I've never seen a meltdown on social media as bad as that last night.
Agree.
People were criticising other cards previously and say it shouldn't be pay-per-view or it was a poor main event.
Yeah.
That card got slated last night on social media. Total destruction. I swear on my life, I've never seen that like it.
I was watching it and I couldn't type quick enough because I was typing a few bits in there as well.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never, you know what, you say meltdown on social media, I've never heard so many boos.
No, people were saying boo in the audience and bullshit in the audience.
And Sky tried to mute it down a little bit. They were destroying it. And they tried to black out so many seats.
Yeah.
I don't know what the tenants was, but all in all, Eddie Herman just got home and thought, shut the door, love, turn off the TV. You spent, I don't know, up to get to Sheffield, I don't know what the cost is, and then you spent the ticket, and then some people hotel fees if it's too late to come back on the train, which it probably will be. You're talking 200-300 quid you spent in yourself. That is not worth a penny of it. I mean, I said it earlier, why does Chris Eubank fight Chudinov, Billy Joe Saunders, and then Jetta?
Yeah.
I mean, is he been injured?
Let's go with there was 3 fights on the card. Let's go to 2 of them.
Yeah. But,
I'm not gonna say, because we've got a lot to go through today.
Yeah.
Let's go to 2 of them. Gavin McDonald won, defended his European title.
Yeah.
Decent performance.
Decent.
They were talking before about his changing trainers and improvements and everything. And what I saw last night, there was nothing outstanding in improvements. I just saw a better overall game.
I saw the same thing. Look, comparisons to his brother are always going to be there.
Yeah.
You've got brothers, I've got brothers. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Especially when they're twins, for heaven's sake. But I just saw a guy that still gets caught a lot.
Yeah, it gets caught.
Jab. And I mean, Parody, is that he's tiny. But he kept on getting him with the jab. And I was thinking, how can you not see this jab coming?
I don't want to talk about heights and weights like the people are doing the Clips or Fury video. But they said that Parody was 2.5 inches shorter than Gavin McDonald.
No, he's about half the size of the man.
Yeah,
he came up to his belly button. He's about half the size.
But no, Gavin McDonald, I think he's in an unfortunate situation. Being the brother of a very good fighter, and world champion, and a twin, as you mentioned, you're going to have always comparisons. So now people are going to look, well, blah, blah, blah. But in his own right, he's a decent fighter.
I agree.
Let's see if he could capitalise on the slight improvements last night into the bigger picture.
Problem for him is that obviously he's now defended the European title. You know what the next stage is, it's the world level. And that world level, that weight division is pretty tough. So we'll see where it goes, but regardless, it's a good win. I think Carl Frampton only fought this guy about 5 or 6 fights ago. So it shows where he is, and I think you never know, he could catch on, but if they're trying to make comparisons, stop it, people. One's very, very good, elite, and everyone is just very good. Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's go to the main event of last night.
Wasn't the main event.
I was watching the fight with the missus.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watching the fight with the missus last night, and when Jetta came to the ring, he looked quite confident and had a little spite in his face. When the face-off came. And if you watch the face-off for just when the referee's talking, for 30 seconds, the last 10 seconds, there's a total change in his personality. And I told the missus, he's going to get it. He looked like he lost all his confidence. As soon as Chris Eubank landed that loop-in right, I think it was, or was it left?
No, left.
It was a loop-in left, yeah?
Yeah, left. Hit him,
the fight was effectively over.
It was done.
The fight was effectively over. When Chris Eubank lets him go, he is fast. Extremely fast, and the people saying the stoppage was bad. No, Jetta was gone. But for a main event, regardless of what we talked about earlier on, the crowd was justified to be so upset.
You mentioned he was fast. No, you're right. I'm trying to think in my head. I don't think can think of a 160 pounder as fast as him.
No, yeah.
They're not, are they? Because they're quite stocky and ploddy. He's just almost as fast as a 154 or even a 147. He's very fast.
Eubank's speed is different. You know what I'm trying to say. He doesn't throw fast one-shot punches. He throws fast in combination.
Very.
Yeah. So in his jabs or standard hook, it's decent speed. It's good speed, but it's not tremendously fast. Once he lets him go and gets that little fast twitch muscles moving, it's impressive. Very impressive.
I don't know who the matchmaker is. Matchroom matchmaker. But for them to find Jetta for which was going to be a pay-per-view card, is embarrassing. Honestly, it's embarrassing. Jetta has as many fights pretty much as Chris Eubank, yet he's, I think, 14 years older.
Yeah.
But that's not a professional fighter. That's a guy that literally takes a phone call and says, "I'll fight."
Well, no, what's even worse, that he was actually WBO ranked. Seriously, he was WBO ranked. Like, so I don't know, like maybe 6 or 8 WBO ranked.
God. It's just pathetic. It's honestly pathetic. But I don't blame Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank can only beat what's beat in front of him. And when you get that kind of opposition, that's how I want to see you perform. Just get them out of there early. I don't want to see it going 4 or 5 or late. Destroy them. And he destroyed them.
There's a subject we'll touch on later on in the show. And it's going to touch on this a bit as well. But, you know, a fighter could only fight what's put in front of him. And in terms of Eubank, he was out for 8 months, where the fight that could get him juices going. Yes, I understand that, and you can't blame Chris Eubank for that. But for that fight, you can't really get your juices going.
No, I don't.
What did he learn, or what did he get out of that entire fight? So yes, I understand like the reason why that fight was set that way, but what do you really get? I guarantee he'll go sparring tomorrow because he's not hurt or tired, and he'll get better sparring in 1 round than he got in that 2 rounds last night.
Yeah, there's no difference between this opponent that he's fought on Sky Team than what he used to fight on Channel 5. We always used to laugh at those kind of opponents. That is no different between that. And I don't see how the fact that you can go two steps forward in the good fights against Billy Joe Saunders and Chudnov and then 10 steps back.
The difference is, though, when he was on Channel 5, we used to say, well, I used to say he's the best prospect out there. And he's only a prospect, give him a break. This is a guy that's got a WBA interim, even though he's going to be stripped of it tonight. He had a WBA interim title, which makes him officially the number 1 contender. You shouldn't be fighting those type of dudes. Let's go to the card from the States last night. Quickly, Evgeny Gradovich won last night. I can't remember the guy's name before. Guy was decent though, talented, could fight. But Gradovich is definitely the same fighter he was before Selby. I think Selby's damaged him. In the sense, whereas yes, he was pressuring, yes, he was trying, but he didn't seem to have that type of confidence that he normally has. None of that will to win, that drive, that was gone.
Is he still with Garcia?
Yeah.
That's the problem right there. Sorry, I know Garcia's won Trainer of the Year a couple of times, but I don't see it. And I've said this a lot, said it on many videos. I don't see what Garcia does as a trainer. Apart from go forward and throw as many punches as you can. You know, we've seen it with Maidana, we've seen it with Brandon Rios, and we're going to do Brandon Rios, Bradley fight later, Margarito. You know, Mickey Garcia seems to be the only good one. And that's maybe because they're brothers.
The thing about it, Robert Garcia was a decent fighter as well.
Very good fighter at one stage.
Yeah, he was a really good fighter. I mean,
I just don't think he's a fantastic trainer. These fighters are built in the same mould. And that's what I don't like. Sometimes when a fighter comes into you with talent, you just seem to trade it and say, no, just throw 1,000 punches and that's going to win you the fight. Nah. And Gradovich, like you said, that kind of style doesn't last forever. And Gradovich didn't look great yesterday.
He didn't look bad, but he didn't look
anything. Okay. You would never think he was the IBF
thank you
Fighter of the Year. IBF Fighter of the Year. Bloody hell, they must be giving out those titles for fun.
Let's move forward, and this I'm going to drag this out a little bit, but you'll get my point in a second. Andy Ruiz fought last night. Everyone knows Andy Ruiz is the prospect from America, Puerto Rican descent. He's going to be like, they're trying to push him as a big thing, as a big puncher. He fought Zambuno Love. Remember Zambuno Love? No. The guy that Anthony Joshua fought about 4 or 5 fights ago. Big Brazilian guy, knocked him out in 2 rounds. Yes. Slapping his back. Andy Ruiz fought this guy last night, and they were making, he's such a big puncher.
Andy Ruiz?
Yeah, he's getting his weight down, he's looking so good. 6'2", 240, 250. Little fat. Yeah, this guy's number 6'2", I'm telling you that. Though.
Oh, I know, you know, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. I was thinking, who are you talking about? Okay, now.
So, the commentator said, he's got such a good gas tank, he's so good, he's so powerful, he's going to do this fight. This fight went the full distance, I think it was 8 or 10 rounds. In the commentating team, they said Andy Ruiz is going to or get a WBC title shot next year. That's how good he is. So much power, so much skill, so much ability. I thought, Andy Joshua knocked this guy in 2 rounds. So this guy can't be that powerful. So I looked at Zambino Love's record, just interest. In the past 18 months, Zambino Love fought Shannon Briggs, went to points. Fought Eric Molina, who fought Deontay Wilder, went to points. Fought again Andy Ruiz last night, went to points. Joshua knocked him out in 2. Now the point I'm making is now, if people are pushing for Andy Ruiz to get a title shot next year, Shannon Briggs is pushing for Vladimir this year, Eric Molina got a title shot from Deontay Wilder, and we're all criticising all these fights, and we're criticising Anthony Joshua's opposition, maybe it should be a little more lenient on Anthony Joshua.
No, it's a fantastic point. I think we're extremely critical over these shows.
Yeah.
I think we're desperate for some form of talent. Yeah. Whereas America, you seem to be able to. They seem to have a more lenient kind of approach to slowly build him up. But we're like, I think people need to really, especially with Anthony Joshua, has 15 bloody fights in.
Yeah. Also, as well, the commentary team said that Joseph Parker, the New Zealand kid I keep talking about, his camp are looking at Zambino Love for January.
Zambino Love seems to be the way to go then. So
the thing I'm making right now, I think Joseph Parker is talented. I think he's really, really good. But I'm saying though, if that's the current heavyweight spell they got out there right now, who's the other guy they got? The other American dude, the 6'5" dude who fought on the undercard a few weeks ago on PBC on the Wednesday night card.
Can't remember.
Martin with the dreads. You got him, and you got obviously this Andy Ruiz dude. If that's the potential they got for the American heavyweights in the future, Anthony Joshua is going to be unified champion quicker than expected.
I actually think he will be.
Seriously, bro, that's what they're pushing out there as the new breed.
No, it's bad, isn't it?
It is bad.
It is bad. And funny this, because I remember the Vitaly and Vladimir days. We said, heavyweight division is the worst ever. Right now, it's shocking.
You don't even need to be that good to get a title shot. It was building up, and then it just can't drop it down again.
You know what? It dropped back down again because no one wanted to fight each other.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? Why isn't Pulia fought Povetkin? Why isn't Povetkin fought Wilder? That's another talk we'll probably get on touch on. Finally, I think Luis Ortiz is the one really that can take it to another level. Yeah. I guess we're going to talk about that matchup soon.
But he's 35.
He's 45. Luis Ortiz is. How can Luis Ortiz be younger than you? What are you talking about? What?
Okay, let's go with the main event from last night. And before I give it to you, Ade, there'll be this discussion going about pound for pound.
Me and your brain, I think we've been doing this show for so long. I swear to God, I think we're in sync sometimes. I was thinking in my head, pound. I was about to say this word, pound, and you just said it.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about Andre Ward.
Yes. Why are they talking about Andre Ward?
Krasher Kovalev, Chocolito, GGG.
Yes.
Last night I saw something in boxing which I don't see often.
What? What?
No, seriously. I saw someone that's boxing pound for pound.
Yeah.
But's not getting no credit for it. Yeah. Listen to this, the art of boxing is to hit and not get hit.
Yes.
What I saw last night was an exceptional example of speed, power, precision, and defense. Crawford got hit twice in that fight, and that was in the 7th round when he got bored.
And it pissed him off.
It didn't even buzz him. Yeah. If you're talking about boxing right now, forget opposition, and you're saying right now, who is the best boxing example in boxing today, not last month, not Floyd Mayweather, today, my hand goes for Terence Crawford now.
I'm still GGG.
But you get my point.
GGG, but
you get my point.
It's close.
That was, you can't see nearly punch perfect.
Yeah, that's the kind of one way, if you have an 11-year-old and say, I want to be a boxer, put this tape on and watch it for the rest of your life. Yeah. That performance was absolutely... You know how good it was when he hit the guy, at the end of the round, I can't remember if it was round 4, he walked to the opposite wrong corner. And Crawford smiled at him like, your corner's over there, my friend. You know what I mean? He was that buzzed. Crawford even, what round was it? But Crawford kind of jumped up, angry that he didn't stop them. I can't remember, was it 4 or 5? I can't remember. No. Terence Crawford looked fantastic in there.
The thing about Crawford, and like, he's a boxer first, but you know he could punch. So I tell you why he's pound for pound. He fought the whole fight as a southpaw.
Yeah, why did he?
And then the last fight when he fought Delhomme, he fought as orthodox.
Yeah.
That's boxing, bro.
And even at Gamboa, he's switch hitting a Gamboa all the time.
But you get my point.
Yeah, that's the last 3 opponents right there.
That's perfect boxing. You could box in any style, on the front foot, on the back foot, on the inside. You could box, you could use power, you could go southpaw, you could go orthodox, you could go to the body, you could go to the head.
What's more impressive as well, I think, let's be honest, he's gone up in weight.
Yeah.
We're forgetting this guy's gone up in weight and he's carried his power. In fact, I didn't even think he had that power. But he's got a bit of spite to him now. He's got a bit of horrible spite to him. And I think we saw it against Ricky Burns. And he's just transcended it through all the way now. We asked on the show, is he pound for pound? Obviously he's pound for pound, but he's definitely top 3 or 4.
Oh, definitely for
he's
sure.
Definitely top 3 or 4.
To me, he's like Lomachenko. in a sense, whereas they're pound for pound, but their opposition has not proven to be the top of the other guys as of yet.
Yeah.
I mean, if Lomachenko had 5 names in his record, he'll be pound for pound. If Crawford had 5 names, he'd be pound for pound. But right now, to be fair, the only people who's really got his record that counts on the bigger picture is Gamboa.
And Burns.
Burns was good, but Burns was on the slide. Can let's be fair, Burns had like maybe 3 victories, but most probably lost them.
You know, the thing is though, I mean, and this is to everyone out there, this is to every single person that whatever sport you follow, sometimes you can just see, I don't care who someone's fighting, sometimes you can just watch someone and think, this guy's going to be good.
That is special.
And I can see it in GG. People say, oh, GG hasn't fought no one, but I can still watch and think, no, this is ridiculous. That to the point when I know when he steps up, whoever he steps up against is in trouble. I see it in Crawford. I see it in Crawford, wherever he steps up against, and I said Adrian Broner the other day, but I don't want I don't fancy Adrian Broner's chances. The only person I think will give him a good fight, probably Lamont Peterson at 140, but he's going to move. That'd be an interesting fight. But the way he moves, Peterson's too flat-footed for that. Already I can see how, because he has a very wiry frame. Already I can see how 147. You can clearly see it already. I mean, he's going to just clean up at 140, and then everyone at 147 should be like on the march.
I'll tell you right now,
eat and go to 154, guys.
If the way Crawford's going on right now, and if he gets another year to 18 months of staying active, 3 fights, 4 fights in the 8 months, and he goes to 140 and let his body grow, because I said he's young but it's a small weight and he's tall, he will be an absolute animal.
Do you see what Bob Arum said after the fight?
What about Pacquiao?
Yeah, but no, Bob Arum but he said Pacquiao's got to go home and watch the Crawford tape before he decides what to do. I mean, what? So he's got to go home and think, I don't think, and then What nonsense is that?
I'll tell you this right now, and everyone knows I'm a Pacquiao fan. If Crawford fights Pacquiao, say retirement for Pacquiao.
Retirement is in April. Anyway.
Seriously, Crawford is a different sort of animal. Different. To Pacquiao that fights now that gives people second chances, has no chance against Crawford.
You know what I hate though? And it's a shame because Crawford will beat Pacquiao. But Pacquiao 5 years ago would have absolutely
but that's what I'm trying to say.
That's
what I'm trying to say.
It's a shame to see.
Pacquiao said, if you want to trade and you want to hit me, I'm going to hit you back faster and harder. That Pacquiao's long gone.
That Pacquiao's gone. It's a shame because Crawford's going to go in there, beat him. Pacquiao will retire and like, oh, Crawford beat Pacquiao.
Yeah, exactly.
He kind of didn't. You beat the 10% Pacquiao. But
exactly. All right then, let's go with the news for this week. Guys, I don't know if you noticed, last week we shot This Week in Boxing on Saturday night and then done the fight review in the morning because obviously we stayed up all night for the GGG. We missed one part of the news last week. Pritchard Colon had a brain bleed.
Yes.
In his fight, and he had a major operation, collapsed in the locker room, and he's still under medical care. As we always say, we know boxing is a dangerous sport, so we didn't deliberately miss him. When I say condolences to him and his family, hopefully he's getting better. And
now, to be fair, Lou DiBella kind of put out a statement as well and said, and this is it with these brain bleeds, because you get where people are, the fight's done, that they're okay, they walk into the change rooms, they collapse in the change rooms. So I've always said, I think the aftercare needs to start in the ring. I don't think it's enough where doctors go up to you and do the light and eye. It's not enough, obviously.
Let's do an interview.
Yeah, you okay? And the guy's alright, and you can tell something's. And then they go, and you feel like aftercare needs to be so much better in the immediate aftermath of a fight. In the ring, and then you've kind of, I wouldn't say you prevent, but you can help these type of things. I think walking to the train and then collapsing, my concern is always we're missing something in between there. Let's hope it makes speedy recovery, because we're hearing too many of these injuries. Remember the kid last year from Australia that died? And you're hearing a lot of these recently again. I think they need to start looking at something, but I guess people know the dangers of the sport when they get into it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just
it's a tough one. The sport we love hurts the most.
It does.
Alright then, let's move forward. GGG's pay-per-view numbers has had a fallout this week. Let's go with a quick backstory. Todd Loafer said that they were expecting 200,000 pay-per-view buys. It came in just over 150, up to 200 maximum. Then Todd Loafer said something along the lines that we budgeted for 150, but assumed it will hit 200,000. So people saying he's backtracking the statement, and that GGG was a flop. What do you think on that?
I tweeted. Did you see that? I tweeted and I said 200 buys. I expected more, and I'm not sure where I am if I'm happy with that or not. It's not a flop.
No.
200,000 buys. I think people are so fixated with Mayweather's numbers. 200,000 buys is bloody good for your first pay-per-view fight when you're fighting. And I said this earlier. Lemieux Lemoo's a B-side type fighter, and so is GGG.
In terms of American names, they're not American fighters.
They're not.
One's Canadian, one's Kazakhstan. So it's hard.
They're not marquee names. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look, Cotto fought Martinez. That's massive names, and that done like 385. That's big old Cotto.
I was gonna mention this stat for you.
So I mean, go on.
When Floyd Mayweather fought Bouldermere, they've done about 300,000 people.
There you go.
The point I'm making is it's not a criticism of any of the other guys that when you're starting up, you can have good and bad numbers. Pacquiao versus David Diaz done something like under 200,000 as well.
See, people got to look at these numbers before they call it a flop. There's no way on earth that's a flop for someone's first pay-per-view, which is why fighters don't do pay-per-view. Remember, you're asking someone to pay for you. If that was on free TV, that would have gone through the roof in terms of numbers. That's not bad.
The current market for boxing has changed.
Yeah.
PBC has put a lot of boxing on free TV, so general fans and boxing fans have a full influx of boxing now. Putting stuff on pay-per-view is difficult to sell. I expect Cotto's numbers and Canelo to be suffering as well.
You also got to understand that you're competing with a lot of other pay-per-view things. I mean, UFC now's on pay-per-view. I mean, every single WWF event's on WWE events on pay-per-view.
And they've got a pay-per-view channel there, some special channel.
There you go, exactly. So you're competing with a lot of other pay-per-view events, and like you said, I think which is the most important one. You have a Kazakhstani guy who hasn't really fought a marquee in terms of name fighter yet, and you have David Lemieux, who no one knows. David Lemieux could walk down New York and no one would know that's a fighter. Do you know what I mean? 200,000 buys, getting 200,000 people to purchase your product at a charge of what, $49.95. That's an achievement, and I feel like if Tom Lougher is saying that they budget, you said it to be fair last week. 200,000, he's budgeted for it. They've hit it. They might have wanted a bit more, but first time on pay-per-view, not a flop.
And also talking about GGG. GGG says that look, I'm not leaving 160 to get all the belts. His trainer. Abel Sanchez said, look, all these guys are saying now, because Canelo said this week as well that he's not a middleweight, are saying, what you fight for the middleweight title. If GGG saying he wants all the belts, and these guys say they're not middleweights, I'm not picking stones here, but come on now, these guys need to stop fighting for these belts.
I'm shocked, you know. Canelo did say this. I heard it. Even Oscar said something about, no, Canelo's not really a middleweight.
What?
Sorry, Canelo, you seem to be struggling at 154 to make weight. So all of a sudden, there's a monster in that division, and all of a sudden, you're not a middleweight.
Didn't he say a year ago, I'm not making 155, 154 unless it's for a title fight?
This is unbelievable.
So, didn't he fight Kirkland at like 156 or 155? Or 157, whatever it was.
I just find it like... I'm actually finding it so irritating because GG is getting all the flack for not fighting the marquee guys, and as soon as he destroys Lemieux, all of a sudden Canelo, and this is all just come out after the Lemieux fight, I'm not a middleweight. But yet you're going to fight for the middleweight title against Cotto. It's just getting pathetic now, and
it's getting frustrating.
And I feel sorry for GGG because look, you're in the sport to make money, and that's what he does. He wants to make money, and people are dodging him so he can't make more money. So what's he going to fight? The winner of Jacobs Quillen, and he can't even do that because that's Chris Eubank Spike now, isn't it?
So here's the joke now. Andre Ward, yesterday, fight he had to go on the undercard for Cotto Canelo, was rejected. So Andre Ward was supposed to fight someone, went to Nevada, and they said, no, hell no, you can't fight this guy. It's a mismatch. Wow. So the same guy that said, call him Little G, was trying to get a guy, and it's been rejected by the sanctioning bodies, but then because it's a mismatch. I'm going to see if I can find his name quickly. What do you think of that?
You know what I think? I think Andre Ward is an absolutely fantastic boxer, but I think people really need to waken up and smelling the roses here. Since Carl Froch, and that was a good fight, beat him quite well.
Yeah, he did.
What have you done lately? You've had all your problems. Beaker was a crap fight. I mean, everyone remembers the Beaker fight. He fought Paul Smith, which wasn't great.
Sorry.
Go on, what's the name?
Rohan Murdoch, 18-1, has missed out the opportunity to fight on the pay-per-view. Was going to get paid between $250,000, $300,000 dollars. Where is it? Nevada Commission has declared it a mismatch.
Why is it that Andre Ward seems to be getting away with picking people out of the hat? And fighting nobodies, yet this is the guy that's considered by many people the pound for pound #1 in the world right now. Who's back? He's not injured anymore.
There you go.
He had a warm up with Paul Smith, and he says, "I need a warm up with Paul Smith." I need a warm up with Paul Smith. You had your warm up. That went decent rounds. It went all the way pretty much. Let's see what you've got now. Let's see what you've got. Take a lower ranked 175 guy. Take a Tavares Cloud. Take someone like that. If you that's what you want to do, take someone like that, and we're like, okay, fair enough. You can't keep dipping your toes in anymore. You've dipped your toes in with Paul Smith. Fight someone. But yet then you want to start calling that GG and saying little G, little G. GG's fighting the people that he can fight. You are not picking the people you can fight. Don't tell me Tavares Clark's going to turn down $300,000 to fight you.
Yeah, of course.
Andre Ward, I mean, you're close to that boxman basement boy.
No, for real.
He's very close to the boxing basement boy.
There's a couple on that list right now, I'm telling you.
Jeez.
That
Ward, you're getting close.
When do commissioners ever reject opponents?
I could not. Guys, tell me. I can't remember one for the life of me.
I can't remember for a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time. I mean, unless it's a medical case.
You're getting Paul Smith to go up in weight. You're calling that GGG, the smaller guy at 160. Yeah. I mean, you're getting close, boy. You know.
Move forward to a fight I actually do like. As you mentioned earlier on, Brian Jennings is gonna fight Luis Ortiz in December. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Boy, someone better deliver Brian Jennings a chair to sit down on after that fight. Because I tell you now, boy, he ain't got a hope in hell against Ortiz. Honestly, no jokes aside, funny thing, it's a good fight. It's a great heavyweight fight. It's about time we're getting some of these matches now, obviously on the back of Fury, Klitschko. But I've seen enough from Luis Ortiz in 2 rounds to know this guy ain't playing, bro. And I've seen enough from Brian Jennings in the fight against what was the Cuban guy for? That I thought he lost.
Mike Perez.
And I'm now seeing him against Klitschko. Nah.
The problem with this fight for me, is that I like Brian Jennings. All if it was decent heavyweight, but I thought Klitschko came too early, and I thought his, like you said, when you thought Mike Perez, his imperfections showing up.
Yeah.
Luis Ortiz is a bigger, faster, in shape, more aggressive, bigger puncher version of Mike Perez. What makes it worse than that is that Jennings been inactive. Since the Klitschko loss, he ain't fought. And you thought it was a big star and turned the fight down in September.
I don't know what Brian Jennings has seen in that Ortiz performance that I didn't see to now accept the fight. I don't understand what he's seen, because I looked at that fight and I think no one wants to fight him.
He's got bills to pay.
Nah, for real.
He's got bills to pay.
But no, on Brian Jennings, Ortiz, great fight, won't go 4 rounds.
Oh, I think it'll go more than 4 rounds.
Boy.
I think it'll go more than 4 rounds.
As soon as that guy hits you, Latif Coyote saw that. This guy on the weekend, a couple weeks back, saw that. It does that. That shit ain't a joke, bro. But he actually does look like a gorilla when he does that. No racist thing, but but he just
I reckon it'll go longer.
Nah, it will go longer. I'm really glad. But I know who wins.
Yeah, same here. I think Jennings got enough skills to protect himself, and I think he'll go into a shell.
Look, Jennings is the better mover in terms of on his feet, on his bike, and he will be on his bike in this match.
All right then. Antonio Tarver fought Steve Cunningham about a month or 2 ago. Antonio Tarver fails drug test again.
Simple. Tarver, stop taking drugs. No, jokes aside, stop taking drugs and using bullshit excuses. Stop taking them.
Again, he said, I don't know how it's happened, blah, blah. And it's worse than you think. Not only did A sample fail, his B sample failed as well. And he's still going to try to dispute it.
I don't even know why they tested the B sample. It's just a waste of staff and labour. Antonio Tarver, drug cheats for me now. I mean, we've interviewed him and he's a nice guy and all, and I like the story. He drug cheats. It's that simple.
Here's a joke with Antonio Tarver. You always when you get caught. Okay, let me get this right. We said this before. Everyone that's done a crime that goes to prison, they're innocent. It was never me. You get caught twice. You must be smoked somewhere. The problem with Antonio Tarver is that he's been pushing so hard for a marquee spot, and he's getting older. He's trying to cut edges. Try this new designer drug. Try this new this. Try that and get away with it. Now, I think you have to question his whole legitimacy in terms of where he stands in boxing. I've always said he's a borderline Hall of Famer based on his achievements in boxing, in terms of his Olympic credentials, beating Roy Jones, world titles, blah blah. You know the whole story already. And he even talks himself in interviews, I'm a Hall of Famer, and people say he's a Hall of Famer. Bye bye Hall of Fame credentials as far as I'm concerned. If there was any scrutiny on you, bye bye.
The scary thing for me is I look at him and I don't know how old he's, 45, 46?
46.
Even though he looks about 10.
I
mean, he looks so young, it's scary, but you look at him and you think, there's no way back for you now. And the problem for him is that he had a good commentating job as well.
And he lost it.
You've lost that now?
No. He lost the Showtime one.
Yeah.
Now he's got one with Spike. He might lose that.
Of course he's going to lose that. They don't want someone that's a convicted drugs cheat on their show. That Spike are trying to build again. And I feel like what scares me, I don't want to get to a situation with Tarver where you hear another kind of Jermaine Taylor story.
Yeah.
In terms of going off the rails completely, because you think, okay, where's the income going to come from now?
Yeah.
I mean, we all know Al Hammond bailed him out and gave him a lot of money up front for that.
He had gambling debts.
Exactly. So you got to think, you don't want to hear of a sad story coming to an end here, but I kind of feel like you might with Antonio Tarver. He's not going to fight again for... Look, he's 45, 46, he's done fighting, let's be honest. And I feel like...
Antonio Tarver's going to be suspended for a year. He's going to come back on some small show at the Mohican Sun. Yeah? And he's going to pay out to the biggest paycheck to get his ass knocked out. Injury news. Jurgen Bremer's injured. Fight with Tommy Uzahaz is off.
Ooh.
Disappointed with that. Looking forward to that fight.
Yeah.
We were talking a few weeks ago about the light heavyweight rankings, and we said how high do we rate
Yeah, we made a mistake.
Yeah.
Bremer's higher than from Farah.
Yeah, Bremer's higher than Farah. Yeah,
I think we said. I think we kind of said that from Farah is number 3. I think Bremer's higher.
I think Bremer then from Farah.
Yeah. Why don't Ward fight Usenhausen?
There you go. He's already in shape, ready to go.
Ready to go in 3 weeks.
He's
on the way.
You should tweet that to them.
I'm going to tweet that right now. Why don't you call him to fight?
Yeah.
You want a 175 guy? That's a guy there that will happily fight you at 175.
There you go.
But no, you're going to try and ask to fight me.
And that's a decent.
You know what I mean? Ade, you free?
Can you drop 25, 30 pounds?
It's a joke, innit?
Can you drop 35 pounds?
Yeah.
Also, Bertie Biev, Arthur Biev, is injured as well.
Oh, man.
He's off the 20th and 11th card, which was the PBC card. The same card, I think, has James DeGale versus
Bute.
Bute. It was in Canada. He's off now. He's got a shoulder injury.
He's been quite active though, to be fair.
Yeah.
That kind of guy looks like he not only fights, but looks like he stays in the gym.
Yeah.
And I can see how injuries. I think some people need to go and read a Hopkins book or listen to what Hopkins says about how you're supposed to train. I think some of these new kids, you all hear them out. I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym. Slow down.
I keep telling everyone right now. I train twice a week.
Yeah.
I need to give myself a rest.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I go there, I do my 2 hours a session, but that's me. That's it.
Some of these new kids, you feel like relax, breathe, and I think Hopkins will give them that, boy.
Yeah, exactly. But Shane, what he Bertie Biev? The Wolf. He looks so evil.
Yeah, he's the future of the 175 division.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, he's the future.
Let's go over Uncle Al's story.
We've not done an Al Heyman story for a while.
Yeah.
Remember, he used to fucking start the video all the time with Al Heyman.
Here we go. So, Top Rank sued Uncle Al. Yeah. Obviously about the PBC deal. The court threw the case out.
Threw out a window.
Threw it out straight away and said no, there were some issues with the way it's written, and they've got up until the 30th of November to reissue it.
Top Rank,
yeah.
Okay.
So which basically means Uncle Al is in a good situation where whatever he's done to get all these fighters has not clearly broken any rules. The way that I don't understand American law, but the way the article is a huge article as well to read. Basically what it says that Top Rank put the article together shuddedly, as it's sounding more like smoke and mirrors more than actual hard facts. And they said, what are you talking about? You have to reissue the whole thing or it's done.
I think both Top Rank, Golden Boy, main events, Ludabella, but actually Ludabella works out Haven quite a bit. Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop. Do almost what Frank Moran's doing right now. Build the fighters you've got. You know what I mean? Frank Moran could easily go with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn was doing something similar when he almost every bloody week. A fighter's lost to Matchroom, but it's like, okay, I can't sue everyone. Let me just work with what I've got. Work with what you've got, and that will happen. You're never gonna win against Al Haymon right now. It's not happening.
Something you got to tell the truth, yeah. I remember an interview with Oscar De La Hoya. We're gonna take over boxing like UFC. Soon, Don King will be dead. Soon, Bob Arum will be dead, and we're gonna take over the whole sport and have it all. Do you remember that interview?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what De La Hoya said when he had Al Haymon. Al Haymon took his plan and ran with his own ball game. Yeah. Now he doesn't like it.
That's all it is. It's just childish.
When Top Rank had that output deal with HBO, when was it, 4 or 5 years ago? Maybe before Golden took the deal. They were doing every show and making people pay Top Rank to get their fighters on the show. The same thing Al Haymon's doing. They just don't like a night to shoes on the other foot. And Al Haymon has backing which overshadows their budgets.
You know what it is with boxing though, unlike most things, it's who have you got? And I think when you look at like Terence Crawford, remember they've got Vasyl Lomachenko, they've got Nicholas Waters, they've got fighters that
Yeah.
I think could still, rival what. In fact, I think they've got better fighters than Al Heyman.
No,
just got to promote them.
You just got fewer. Yeah, that's what it is.
You look at the top. You look at the top 10 pound for pound, and I'm convinced there's only like one Al Heyman fighter in there. You think about Kovalev, GGG, Chocolito, Klitschko, Ward, Crawford, Kell Brook.
Yeah, you're right. There's no
Al Heyman fighters in there. So it really shows that people can. Do you know what I mean?
You can.
Yeah.
One thing's all.
Bloody hell, that is unbelievable, isn't it?
One thing I will say is though, no matter how skillful you are, doesn't mean transcend to the fans.
Agreed.
Al Heyman was pushing the market to make the fans.
Agreed.
That's it. Spike O'Sullivan.
Yes.
Obviously, he's going to be fighting Chris Eubank Jr. In December.
Yeah.
That fight might get cancelled.
Why? Because he's been wrestling alligators.
Kind of.
Is that the reason?
He's been sparring.
Yeah.
With Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah. Man.
Now, if you're sparring with Jermaine Taylor, I think there's some rules you need to have.
Go on.
Bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't hit him in the face.
Yeah. I don't know. I think someone told us this on Twitter, innit? I can't remember.
No, I had it on my list as well.
But I just feel like
Nicholas on Twitter told us.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, Sparker Simmons is a decent fighter. He's got a good fight coming along. I also know
Carl
why.
Froch said he's domestic.
Yeah, I know.
Carl Froch is domestic.
I think that's Carl Froch being Carl Froch, though.
I like it though.
Yeah.
Don't you like Carl Froch is a bit? It just says it how it doesn't. I don't think he thinks. He just says it.
Yeah, exactly.
He just says it like shit. I just say that.
Yeah.
He's domestic level fighting.
Like who spikes at O'Sullivan? If I don't know him, he must be domestic.
I don't know him. He's domestic. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. No, why is anyone letting Jermaine Taylor spar? This is not about Spike O'Sullivan. It's about Jermaine Taylor. Let's be honest. Why?
Because you can't stop it.
You can stop it.
How?
The guy should not be in the ring. The guy should not be out. They let him out of prison to train for a fight.
You know the thing is though, and this is going to sound a bit stupid, I think he's safer in that environment, in the ring, than I'd rather know where he is than him being on the streets. He's a danger to people on the streets.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's almost a danger to himself though in the ring.
Okay.
So it's like, which way do you go?
I get your point, but he doesn't live in the gym. He has to drive on the interstate to his yard or to wherever he's staying at, back and forth, and go shopping, Tesco.
I wonder if
wherever he goes, wherever he does his bits.
Do you think police follow him? And I wonder if he's been released and so I don't know how it works in America. America's like
that's what
crazy
I'm
country.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no matter what he does, he shouldn't be out there. And that's it. For someone in his situation, he shouldn't be taking shots.
He shouldn't be taking shots, but I guess at least headgear. At least headgear. Always got headgear on. And regardless of what we say, he's going to fight. That's the worst thing. He's going to fight. Spike O'Sullivan's probably heard about, if you're Spike O'Sullivan, you're coming up, you watch Jermaine Taylor fights all the time, you think, chance to spark? Yeah, go on.
I'm a former undisputed middleweight champion. I mean, of course, that. It must be criticised of Jermaine Taylor. He's not a bad boxer.
Talking about sparring, see, Liam Smith turned down Cotter's sparring.
No.
Turned it down. Turned down Cotter's sparring because he says he will miss Callum Smith, Rocky Fielding.
Supporting his brother still.
Yes, but that's a once in a, I don't say once in a lifetime opportunity because he's a world champion now, and I guess it can happen all the time. It's a bloody good opportunity to turn down.
Listen, that's family, bro.
It is family, and it's a big fight. Yeah, it's a big fight.
It's a real big fight. I'm not gonna lie, we ain't done the video yet, but I'm bloody stuck on that one for sure.
Yeah, I'm completely split.
Completely stuck on that one.
Completely split.
I'll think one thing tonight, wake tomorrow morning, think something totally different.
No, I know I think he's gonna win, but I don't know how. I don't know how he's gonna win.
I don't think he's gonna win yet. I don't have a clue. All right then. A few months ago, we talked about about Demetrius Andrade and Rock Nation.
Yeah.
That Demetrius Andrade was going to try to sign with them, and they were going to try out by his contract. There was a potential offer on the table for him to move over once things are sorted out. For whatever reasons, it didn't happen. Demetrius Andrade is now suing Rock Nation. Rock Nation has put a statement out saying this is a simple money grabbing trick. How can you sue for something that never happened? Yeah? And Rock Nation is correct. If we say we're going to try and buy out your contract and we're negotiating and you can't come to a deal, then you can't buy. You didn't sign a contract to say Rock Nation owes you anything. You didn't have an agreement with Rock Nation to say they owe you anything. All you had was a possible verbal conversations. How does that warrant a lawsuit? With
boxers, and I'm not going to say boxers are dumb, not saying it at all, but boxers, you guys are just boxers. I think some boxers think they're lawyers or you know, I think sometimes you forget what your trade is. Your trade is these.
Yeah.
And hopefully you've got a team that use that behind you.
Yeah.
It's not your job to use that really. That's not what you're there for. Obviously, as you get older and into the game, you use a bit of that. You know, Hopkins and you use a bit of that. But initially, your trade is this, and have your team behind. I think Andrade forgets that sometimes. As soon as he beat Brian Rose, like he fought last week, that means he was out of the ring for nearly 16 months at the prime physical specimen he is.
Yeah.
You don't get that time back. Just fight and forget all this suing and counter suing and. You're in the wrong here. You tried to negotiate a contract behind your current contract guy's back.
Yeah.
It didn't work out, and now you're trying to sue the guy who said that we probably could. It's your fault.
What are you doing tomorrow?
And work.
Wanna come my job tomorrow?
Is it a guaranteed job?
No, you just quit your job today.
Yeah.
Come my job tomorrow, and we see if we can work something out.
So you want me to wait? You want to quit my job to go to your job?
Yeah. I'll give you an Oyster card.
Oh fuck it, I'm getting your job.
Yeah, there you go. You could just chat and then.
Definitely. Yeah. But wait, if you don't give me a job, is it okay if I sue you?
No, you still have to pay your mortgage and your rent and your car and your bike.
I'm gonna sue you if you don't give me the job.
No, there's no paperwork, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah, but you're telling me to leave my job to go to your job, but there's no guaranteed job. That means I'll be in the middle of having no job.
But you should do it though.
Yeah, see, Demetrius Andrade, you're not very smart, my friend.
Yeah, seriously, it's a joke. I don't get it.
No, it's his own fault. And like I said, boxers are boxers. You've got lawyers and managers and other guys that do stuff for you. You guys should just be fighting. A few boxers right now that are in bad contracts, and I feel like Hopkins and Ward has almost shown people that there's a way to get out of it. But people have got to realise, even Hopkins lost a lot of his career, and Ward lost pretty much 3 years of his prime. Don't do it if you know there's risk elements to it. No. Just look at the first contract you're signing.
Yeah, it's not in that. No, the few exceptional cases where people sue the contract for the right reasons. Hopkins self-admittedly messed up in certain of them. He said that he made some good and bad choices. Andre Ward's still trying to hold his own card, but he's wasted a lot of his career. The difference is with those cases is that they actually dealt with the issues in front of them. Where Andre Ward actually dealt with Goosen and went through the arbitration stuff.
Who's Andrade signed with? Who's he with?
Star Boxing, I think.
Oh, fucking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you get my point.
Yeah.
You actually deal with the actual person to actually come to some sort of agreement. You going behind someone's back. What's it when someone interferes with your contract and they sue you for it?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
When someone sues your it's crazy. Last few bits. Canelo 30-day weigh-in. Canelo at 167. Cottle's at 160 already.
But yeah, Canelo's not a middleweight.
Yeah.
He's obviously said he's not a middleweight. If Canelo's at 30-day weigh-in at 167, that means Canelo walks around at 190.
Yeah, I'll say about that.
Canelo's a big guy.
180, 185, yeah.
But you're not a middleweight?
Not middleweight.
You're not a middleweight, Canelo? All of a sudden, as GGG smokes Lemieux, you don't really want a middleweight self? Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Even Cottle weighing in at 160.
It shocked me, mate.
No, I'm saying that's low. He could. I reckon not easily.
Cottle could make 147.
Yeah,
I'm not having it. Cottle could make 147.
I reckon he could make 150 quite comfortably.
Yeah, and then the rest will be difficult.
Yeah.
But I mean, what is he doing at 160?
No, you give him credit.
What is he doing?
Give him credit for fighting at the weight.
Yeah, I'll give him credit for fighting at the weight. But he's not fighting at the weight.
But yeah, exactly. Just don't see the champion.
Yeah,
that's the case. Last thing for me, and this is a done deal, and they're going to announce it this week. Roy Jones will be fighting for a vacant cruiserweight title on the 12th of the 12th in Russia.
12th? Okay.
On the 12th.
What, whose title's vacant?
I think is it? Hernandez. Did Hernandez have 2 belts?
Did he have 2 belts?
So
I thought he said the IBF.
So the IBF.
And Huck had WBA. Maybe.
Didn't Over McKenzie fight the guy, and that was for
Hernandez's title.
Yeah, but that wasn't for interim.
No, that was for the real thing. Because they
for the
stripped Hernandez. Yeah, they stripped Hernandez.
Apparently, that's done deal. It's going to be announced this week. By
what's scary is that if he's fighting for a vacant title, then the competition might be a bit thick.
Yeah,
he might be fighting someone legit for that.
I don't know. Lebedev is fighting shortly. Rakim Chakiev, the other guy, he's fighting.
I wouldn't want to see Jones versus Lebedev.
He's fighting Ofalabi in a few weeks as well.
I think Jones could cause Ofalabi problems. I think Ofalabi's done.
Yeah, Ofalabi's definitely done now. Yeah,
he's done. I think.
I really like Ofalabi. I thought it was solid.
I think he's done. Yeah. I know he didn't have that big amateur background. He's only Ofalabi's only like 20 fights.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So he's done well to get to the level he got at. What about yesterday? Eddie Hearn saying that winner of Spike O'Sullivan faces the winner of Jacobs Quillen. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
How do you think if Eubank wins? How do you think Eubank fares against either of those two?
honestly and truly, I think he has a better shot with Quillen than he has with Jacobs. Even though I think Quillen's mostly the better over. I think Quillen's more durable than Jacobs, but I think Jacobs is a more complete fighter. I think Eubank, who looks very talented but not fully complete, someone like Jacobs will give him problems. Where Quillen is kind of athletic and explosive, and he doesn't put his shots as good together as Quillen, as Jacobs. So yeah, I think he has a better shot at Quillen. Even though I think Quillen's tougher.
I think it's too soon again.
I think it's too soon.
It's weird because we're almost contradicting ourselves, but
yeah.
I think it's too soon for Eubank to be fighting that level of guy yet. I think we've got to be honest. We saw Eubank against Billy Joe Saunders, and that was a year ago, but we still said, well, there's a lot of holes here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This guy started slow. Against the elite level guys, you can't start that slow.
Chudenov fight was a good fight for him.
Who's Chudenov, really?
My dad, that's
the
what
brother was a
saying,
monster. This other kid was, you're right. Do you know what I mean? That's a tough fight.
And to be fair, again, Sparkle Simon is a good fighter, but Sparkle Simon is not top 10.
No. Nowhere near it, really. I mean, I say nowhere near it in terms of level. In terms of numbers, he's probably around 14 or 15, but then, the middleweight division's like, I don't know. I'd like to see him against someone tricky like, what's that? Sam Solomon.
Sam Solomon is actually fighting Hassan and Dam.
Oh.
Sam Solomon's fighting Hassan and Dam further down the line. When is he fighting him? I think next month.
It's a good fight.
Yeah. Boxing fans.
What are they supposed to? I don't feel like they've already fought.
I saw it's Hassan, but Sam Solomon's fighting Hassan and Dam.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm sure it's next month. Boxing fans, no joke. We've got an end of year treat. Starting from the 1st week of November, every weekend there's a major fight on up until the 9th of December.
Crazy.
Seriously, I can't even the list is so bad I can't even tell you, but trust me.
Alright, what's the best fight you're looking forward to in that space? Has to be the big boys.
Klitschko Fury. Klitschko Fury has anticipation, but in terms of intense action, I think Canelo is going to be sharp.
It's going to be
really, really sharp.
I hate that fight.
Yeah,
absolutely hate it because I don't like watching fights where I think. Anyway, let me not start.
Yeah. In terms of evenly matched fight, Rocky Field and Callum Smith.
Oh,
and in terms of evenly matched.
Well done, Matchroom, for getting that fight.
That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of fights I'm looking at. I'm thinking they're all good fights. In terms of stat cards, good cards, looking forward to Eddie Hearns to Frank Warren's card, the 9th of December. Yeah. The Billy Joe Saunders, Andy Lee, the Terry Flanagan.
For ages on that Flanagan.
Yeah,
Liam Smith's on that card as well.
That's a very good card. You know what I mean? Even the bloody card they're talking about in America for Luis Ortiz and
Brian Jennings.
That's a bloody good card as well. It looks like as well.
It's good fights. Lucian Bute, the girl. Yeah. Again, an interesting fight as well.
There's some good fights. There's not really a bad fight out there. The worst fight out there for me right now is Brandon Rios versus Timothy Bradley, and that's not a bad fight either.
Yeah, but it's a shit fight.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's not a bad fight, but that's the worst fight out there.
It's just top rank. We haven't got anything left. Give you those two.
Yeah, no, to give you two. Even Darius Perez versus Crawler.
Good fight.
That's a very
no news on Brook yet either. No news on Brook.
No news on Brook.
By the way, Brook was ringside, and it's like, jeez, you put on weight that quick. His face, when Brook, his face, he gets a round face. Not that I'm skinny, but he puts on weight quick.
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of, hey, it's fine. One thing we're going to wrap up now. I had a chance to look at another comments this week in boxing last week, but I've read all the comments, and someone said along there, about me or you getting down to middleweight.
What?
Yeah. And then someone said, Ryan, you might have a better shot at getting down to middleweight than Ade. And I was like, do people understand how far 160 is?
I think can we start a light heavyweight at least? There's absolutely no. Well, I went on a holiday to Cuba, and obviously you only go on holiday and you try and trim down. I lost about 4 pounds. I didn't lose shit. Fights next week.
Fights next week.
What date's next week?
Next week,
2nd of November. I think we've got an empty schedule, and then the big fights are after.
Yeah.
I think
30th of November next week.
Yeah, I can't think. No, 30th of October. I don't think there's anything big.
Oh, yeah. So as you mentioned, next week fights. Interesting fight at the heavyweights. Tony Thompson versus Malik Scott. That's on Friday the 30th.
Malik Scott, who thinks it's cool to smoke cigars as a professional athlete.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get it. Every fucking Instagram post, sorry language, I'm smoking a cigar because I'm the coolest man in the world.
No.
You're an athlete.
He does talk some slick shit though.
He talks some slick. I ain't gonna lie, he's a cool looking dude.
Yeah.
But I think he forgets he's a boxer.
What's that what he always says? Like Saladin. Something like that.
I don't know what he's saying. He just upsets me because he has super talent, but
Yeah, for
that's
real.
a very good fight.
Yeah. I'm going Tony Thompson.
I'm going Tony Thompson as well. Militia's done.
Yeah.
He's inspiring.
On Sunday on NBC, they got Charlo versus Jamil Charlo versus Josim Alcine.
Why have the mum made it so difficult for us?
What did I tell you last week about bringing family?
I've got to bring a family. I've got to bring a
Don't
family.
people's mums.
Jamal, same weight, both of them same hairstyle. I mean, make it easy for us because I don't know which one's which. There you go, guys. All right, that's this week in boxing. Yes, it is late, but look, honestly, me and Ryan have schedules that you guys can't appreciate today, so we're just happy to get this done today.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's gonna go up very late, but regardless, we're trying to give it to you regardless. From next week onwards, it will be up super early, I promise. But from now, last couple of weeks, guys, sorry, it's been crazy and hectic.
Again, like I said, we haven't done loads of videos this week past couple of weeks.
Oh no, but this week, expect videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Let's be fair. You've been really busy on other stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a new job.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just been crazy.
No, it has been crazy, but we're going to try and give as much as possible, so thank you for tuning in. This might be another long one. People didn't mind about the hour last time.
Yeah, but I think it's about hour 20 minutes so far.
Hour 20
get down
minutes.
to about 50.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Chip and chop. Alright, thanks guys for watching, and don't forget this week, loads of videos coming. So remember, check all our other videos out as well. Not just this week in boxing. That seems to go boom.
Yeah.
Other videos go dun 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 dun. They all should go dun.
You're greedy still.
Greedy. Peace!